Welcome to House Design Inspo, your destination for exploring the world of architectural beauty and home aesthetics. Today, we're stepping outside to admire the forward-thinking appeal of contemporary house exterior design ideas. This style is all about clean lines, innovative materials, and a harmonious connection with the surrounding environment. It represents a departure from the purely historical, embracing the now while looking towards the future of residential design. Before we dive into the sleek silhouettes and thoughtful details, please take a moment to like this video if you're excited to explore contemporary exteriors. Subscribe to House Design Inspo for more inspiration, and let us know in the comments what initially comes to mind when you think of contemporary homes. Contemporary design, especially on a home's exterior, is often characterized by its embrace of simplicity and clarity. Unlike strictly modern design, which refers to a specific historical period, roughly the early to mid-20th century, contemporary design is more fluid. It reflects the current moment, borrowing elements from modernism but also incorporating new ideas, materials, and technologies as they emerge. It's less about adhering to rigid rules and more about capturing a spirit of innovation and refined living. At its core, contemporary exterior design often seeks to create a structure that is both visually striking and deeply functional. The aesthetic prioritizes clean, uncluttered lines, strong horizontals and verticals that define the form. You'll often see geometric shapes playing a significant role, with cubes, rectangles, and bold, sometimes asymmetrical compositions creating visual interest. Ornamentation is typically kept to a minimum. The beauty comes from the purity of the form, the interplay of different volumes, and the inherent texture and quality of the materials used. This focus on simplicity and form translates into a feeling of calm and order. Contemporary homes often exude a sense of sophistication and restraint. They don't shout for attention with excessive decoration, but rather command it through thoughtful design and confident execution. There's an inherent honesty in the way materials are often expressed, allowing their natural beauty to shine through. One of the most defining characteristics of contemporary exteriors is the emphasis on large expanses of glass. Windows are rarely just functional openings. They are integral design elements. Floor-to-ceiling windows, corner windows that dissolve boundaries, and strategically placed clear-story windows work together to flood interiors with natural light and, crucially, to forge a strong connection between the inside living spaces and the outdoor environment. The views become part of the interior experience, blurring the lines between the built structure and its natural surroundings. Window frames are often minimal, further enhancing this seamless transition. Roof lines in contemporary design frequently depart from traditional pitches. Flat roofs or low-pitched roofs are very common, contributing to the strong horizontal emphasis and clean profile. Shed roofs, with their single slope, are also popular, often used to create dynamic, angular forms or to optimize for solar panel installation. Overhangs might be minimal for a very crisp edge, or they can be quite pronounced, designed not just for aesthetic balance, but also for practical purposes like providing shade and protecting exterior finishes. The facade of a contemporary home is often a canvas for material interplay. It's rare to see a single material dominate the entire exterior. Instead, architects frequently use a curated palette of materials to define different volumes, add texture, and create visual depth. You might see smooth stucco juxtaposed with warm wood cladding, or sleek metal panels contrasting with the raw texture of board-formed concrete. This mix-and-match approach allows for unique expressions and helps break down the scale of larger homes, creating more dynamic and engaging elevations. Cantilevered sections, where part of the structure extends outward without visible support below, are another common feature, adding a sense of lightness and architectural drama. Recessed entries can create a welcoming transition point while adding another layer of depth to the facade. When it comes to materials, contemporary design embraces both natural and manufactured options, often celebrating their inherent qualities. Concrete is a frequent choice, valued for its structural possibilities and its modern aesthetic. It can be left raw, polished to a sheen, or board formed to retain the texture of the wooden molds, adding an organic touch to an industrial material. Steel and other metals are used for structural elements, window frames, roofing, and cladding, often finished in dark tones like charcoal or black, or left with a natural patina. Wood provides a crucial element of warmth and natural texture, balancing the coolness of glass, metal, and concrete. Species like cedar, ipe, or thermally modified timber are popular for cladding, soffits, decks, and accent features, often finished with clear sealants or natural stains to highlight the grain. Stucco offers a smooth, monolithic surface, typically rendered in neutral colors like white, gray, or beige, providing a clean backdrop for other materials or landscaping elements. Stone, whether used as substantial wall sections, foundation cladding, or accent details, helps to ground the structure and connect it visually to the earth. Increasingly, sustainable and composite materials are finding their way into contemporary exteriors, offering durability, low maintenance, and eco-friendly alternatives. The color palette for contemporary exteriors typically leans towards neutrals. White, various shades of gray, black, beige, and earthy tones form the foundation. This allows the architectural form and the textures of the materials to take center stage. Color is used strategically, perhaps through the warmth of natural wood, the deep green of surrounding foliage reflected in the glass, or a single, bold accent color on the front door, or a specific architectural feature. The emphasis is generally on textural variation rather than intricate patterns. We're exploring so many facets of contemporary exterior design, from its clean forms to its sophisticated material palettes. Are you enjoying this look at modern living? If so, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to House Design Inspo if you haven't already. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What aspect of contemporary exteriors appeals most to you? Is it the clean lines, the mix of materials, or the strong connection to nature? Let us know your thoughts. Beyond the structure itself, contemporary design places significant importance on the integration of the house with its site and landscape. The goal is often to create a dialogue between the building and its surroundings. Landscaping is rarely an afterthought. It's conceived as an extension of the architectural vision. Contemporary landscape design often mirrors the clean lines and geometric forms of the house. Expect to see minimalist plantings, perhaps featuring native grasses or sculptural trees, arranged in structured beds or contrasted with areas of gravel or smooth pavers. Hardscaping elements like concrete pathways, patios, and retaining walls are often designed with the same precision and material sensibility as the house itself. Outdoor lighting is also carefully considered, used not just for safety, but to highlight architectural features and landscape elements after dark, extending the visual experience into the night. This connection extends to outdoor living spaces. Patios, decks, terraces, and even swimming pools are frequently designed as seamless extensions of the interior living areas. Large sliding or folding glass doors often open up entire walls, erasing the boundary between indoors and out, perfect for entertaining or simply enjoying the climate. These outdoor rooms are furnished and finished with the same level of care and design intent as the interior spaces. Sustainability is also an increasingly integral aspect of contemporary design. While not exclusive to this style, the forward-thinking nature of contemporary architecture often lends itself well to incorporating green building principles. This can manifest in various ways. Careful site orientation to maximize passive solar gain in winter and minimize it in summer, the use of high-performance windows and insulation, rainwater harvesting systems, green roofs, and the integration of solar panels, which often sit comfortably on the flat or low-pitched roof lines characteristic of the style. The material choices themselves may also reflect a commitment to sustainability, favoring recycled content, locally sourced materials, or those with low embodied energy. It's important to remember that contemporary isn't a single, monolithic style. It encompasses a range of expressions. You might encounter warm contemporary, which incorporates more natural wood, softer textures, and perhaps slightly more relaxed lines, creating a cozier, more organic feel. Minimalist contemporary takes simplicity to an extreme, focusing on essential forms, a highly restricted material palette, and an absence of any clutter or ornamentation. Regional contemporary adapts the core principles to specific climates, landscapes, and local building traditions or materials. For example, a contemporary home in a desert environment might prioritize shade structures and use materials like rammed earth, while one in a coastal area might focus on durable materials resistant to salt spray and maximizing ocean views. Sustainable contemporary places environmental performance at the forefront, making green technologies and materials highly visible and integral parts of the design. The benefits of choosing a contemporary exterior design are numerous. Its clean aesthetic often results in a timeless appeal that can endure changing trends. The emphasis on large windows maximizes natural light, creating bright and uplifting interior spaces. The strong connection to the outdoors enhances the quality of life, bringing nature closer. When designed thoughtfully, contemporary homes can be highly energy efficient, and the overall sense of order and clarity can contribute to a feeling of calm and well-being for the inhabitants. However, there are also considerations to keep in mind. The cost can sometimes be higher due to the preference for high-quality materials, large custom windows, and the precision required in construction. Certain features, like flat roofs, may require specific maintenance protocols, particularly in climates with heavy rain or snow. Finding architects and builders experienced in contemporary construction techniques is also important for achieving a high-quality result. Some might find the aesthetic potentially stark or cold if not carefully balanced with warm materials, textures, and thoughtful landscaping. Finally, considering the context of the neighborhood is important. A strikingly contemporary home might stand out significantly in an area dominated by traditional architecture, which can be either a desired outcome or a point of contention. In essence, contemporary house exterior design is a celebration of the present moment in architecture. It values clarity of form, the honest expression of materials, the integration of technology, and a profound connection to light and landscape. It's a style that speaks of confidence, sophistication, and a forward-looking perspective on how we live. It crafts an exterior that is not just a shell, but an introduction to a modern, considered way of life within. It's about creating homes that are both beautiful, functional objects and serene sanctuaries integrated with their surroundings. Thank you for joining us on House Design Inspo for this exploration of contemporary house exterior design ideas. I hope you find inspiration in the clean lines, innovative materials, and thoughtful integration with nature that define this style. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next dive into the world of home design.